see if I can get through this in one shot. Basically, I had a FOID card and a conceal and carry card. And to my negligence, I somehow let my FOID lapse. And right when I realized it lapsed, I reapplied for it. So about 7 days later, I get a knock at the door and I see a squad car out front of my house. And the guy says, "Oh, we have to take your conceal and carry card because you have a lapsed FOID card." I said, "I know, I understand." So he said, "Okay, I'm going to take your FOID card," and he's going to give me this piece of paper, just a piece of paper saying that he's a cop, Illinois State Police, firearm deposition record. Doesn't say he's taken my conceal and carry. Doesn't say anything about the lapse in the FOID. Doesn't say anything about where I'm going to get my conceal and carry back. He says, "All right, well, when you get your FOID card, come down to the police station. We'll give you your conceal and carry back." So like 5 days later, my FOID card shows up. I go down to the police station. Now, this is April 26th. Let me back up a second, because when he first took it, he wanted my guns too. And I said, "Oh, they're not here." And that's another story, but okay, the guns weren't here. And that was at about 4 o'clock on a Friday. He didn't give me any paperwork. He just took the conceal and carry. Then he brought this piece of paper back around 11:30 at night on a Friday. Super weird. So he must have went back to the station and someone told him he screwed something up. And he was sort of complaining. His name was Officer Hoy from Elmhurst. He was sort of complaining, "Oh, now we got to do the Illinois State Police's work for them because of all the FOID problems." So April 26th. So here we are, August 22nd, and I still don't have my conceal and carry card. I went down to the police station. I asked for that officer. He was on vacation. "Oh, it's not here. The Illinois State Police have it." I'm like, "Well, why did he say that you guys would have it?" Oh, he wouldn't have said that. I'm like, "Listen, I'm not making a mistake. I didn't just imagine this. He did not tell me that I'm going to have to call the Illinois State Police." So I don't know how it is in your state, but in Illinois, you can call that Illinois State Police number 500 times a day and nobody will pick it up. There'll be a long-winded voicemail about how you're supposed to prompt this and prompt that and don't leave too many messages and press this for FOID, press this for conceal and carry, press this for conceal and carry training. But God forbid if anyone ever answers that fucking phone, because it never fucking happens. So through the internet, I was able to do an appeal to find out where my conceal and carry is. Here we are, August 22nd, nothing. No one's called me, no one's wrote me, no one's sent me anything. And I call there every week a few times just for the hell of it, just to chuckle. And it's never, ever answered. So I got this piece of paper though. So I think what I'm going to do is, right now, today, August 22nd, 2019, I'm going to go online and just apply for a lost conceal and carry card. If it costs me 75 or 80 bucks, I'm just going to do it and see how long that takes. Maybe they're just sitting on it. There has to be some grand plan. I mean, the permit's only good for 3 years, and now I'm going to lose half a year because of this bullshit. And the whole thing about needing a FOID, if you have a conceal and carry, now I know that was my negligence, it was stupid. But they still want their $10 every 3 years for that FOID card. But isn't it kind of like a learner's permit? You get a FOID, everyone's got a FOID. But to get a conceal and carry, that's hard. That's a graduation. That's like being a tractor trailer driver. You know, these people with FOIDs are driving golf carts, you know. So you'd think you wouldn't even need it at some point. Pretty sure when I bought my last pistol at Bass Pro, they didn't even ask me for my FOID once I showed them my conceal and carry card. But that's a whole nother point. You know, this whole thing is basically my fault. But still, you would think that something in the state would allow me to get it back through the proper channels. But I can see, just because of one asshole with an expired FOID shot up a bunch of people in Aurora, now they're going to come messing with all the good law-abiding citizens who are gun carriers. Because you can't mess with the Second Amendment, but you could sure fuck with all those little tiny things to piss people off and take away little rights of theirs so that they can't have this or can't have that. And it's happening. So I wanted to shoot this video just in case something like this has happened to anybody else and let people know. Maybe I can update this, but shoot me a message if you got any questions. Be happy to answer them. Thanks.